see the endoskeleton?
I'm gonna end your skeleton, if that's
Oh
what you mean.
yeah.
So it's really fucking sick, doesn't it? They got all the details and like paneling and everything. God, I feel like the Five Nights at Freddy's movie is by far the most accurate.
There's like some kind of weird uncanniness about just seeing these things so accurate to the actual 3D model, but just existing in real life.
I know.
Like,
you don't get that very often. There's always something.
We never get that. It's always got to be like adapted, so it's the movie version. But there is no fucking movie version. It is just the same.
Yeah, it's just the same. It's just the same. They found a way to like get it one to one.
Especially like, and that's cool because those 3D models from that original game. I mean, they were, you know, they look good for what it was trying to accomplish, but they were relatively rudimentary. They had kind of a they had such a specific look to them that I didn't think that you'd be able to replicate that in like real physical fabrics and materials and like have it look right. But they figured out the texture of like the costumes on every single one of those fucking guys. So cool.
What's really cool too is all of it is practical, but it doesn't look practical. And
I know it's done so well practically that it just looks like they stole a source filmmaker model and then used that for the props.
So what you're saying is that it looks like shit.
The fuck you talking about, bro?
Who is this guy? Who fucking invited this fucking asshole? This goddamn.
Who the fuck invited this guy?
Your problem, huh?
Get the fuck out of here.
Get out of here, you fucking asshole. Get this fucking guy out of my fucking face.
Again. Don't show your face in this
Next time I see you, I'm gonna have Vinny over here break your fucking kneecaps, huh? I'm gonna have him sit there and pry him open with a hammer, stick it between your kneecap and pop it off like a bottle cap.
Pop you off like a bottle cap, bitch.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Just like at the drive-thru speaker.
Just two mafia wise guys get mad at a guy at the Wendy's speaker because he didn't fucking... he forgot the spicy nuggets.
They didn't even start their order. They just pulled up and started getting mad at the guy.
They had no reason?
They had no reason. They just pulled up. The guy was like, hey, how can I get for you? Or what can I get for you?
I am very disappointed that the camera cuts when Jill starts getting close to the camera.
So you can't get so close that you put the...
gotta bust out the New Yorker accent. Yeah.
This fucking asshole, huh?
Wolf Marron, look at this compa.
You can't do this on the game's standard controls. This is only available when you fuck with the settings and get the turn off the tank controls mode. In tank controls, you could not do this.
Tank controls are fucking epic, dude.
I hate tank controls,
especially the Resident Evil 1 style tank controls, are fucking devoid of any original ideas, are boring, have a tiny dick, and stink. They don't shower.
Is this a bad time to mention that I hate those tank controls?
I was describing exactly.
It's the perfect time to mention. He knew you were gonna say it. He was just getting ahead of it.
Yeah.
I was describing you.
I was getting ahead of your face.
I was getting ahead of your mom.
You were getting ahead from his mom.
Yes, I was.
Whoa. There you go. You did. That's the joke. That's how you do the joke.
Whoa.
Yes.
Alright, so what am we up to? Where are we in the story?
We're the bit...
The monsters. Keys. He pooped his pants and had to hide in the item box room.
The item box room.
I have the helmet key, and I have the battery, and I have ink ribbons too that I should probably go. Put the battery back in the box. Okay.
No, I said put your. Did I say battery? I meant to say ink cartridges.
You're gonna put your face in the box.
Dude, I'd love to.
Oh shit, he got you.
Because I don't believe that you have a face. I've never seen it. So I don't believe you have one. I think you're just like a disembodied voice in my computer. that bullies me for not playing video games well.
I'm David, schizophrenia.
David,
Wow,
you should
that's
do
sweet.
it. You should do it. You should finally do it. They don't think you'll do it, but you'll prove them all wrong. You'll finally do it this time. You'll finally do it, and then they'll all be sorry. They'll all be sorry once you've finally done it.
Alright, hold on a minute. What is this?
Do what? Okay, so where am I going with the battery? Where do I put the battery? I also have the disc at some point
you
that
gotta
I
go
can
back
do
up to
with
the
the
point,
disc.
The discs, you save that for way later. You don't need that right now.
What about the battery? What do I do with the battery?
Battery, you gotta go out to the courtyard and put that in a
Oh yeah, you got to go out to the courtyard and do some fucking things with the courtyard.
What possessed you to speak in British?
Because I am British.
Your mom's British, innit?
Well, my grandmother actually.
The grandmama.
My grandmama?
David, you should say the word bruv.
Oh yeah, bruv.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, you know, we're just gonna go down to the clubs, bruv, and we're gonna get some tacos. Tacos.
Tacos.
No. You don't say tacos. You say tacos. We're gonna get some tacos from the Mexican place.
Tacos.
This is my best American impression.
I don't care.
That's a classic.
That's iconic.
You know, my best American impression is. Oh yeah, you betcha. You know, we're just gonna go down and see the Packers game. You know, and go Pack go, and I'm gonna gonna squeeze right past you to get to the mail.
Ireland's a cool country.
What?
Were you not
I
doing
can't
America?
believe our country's like one of our most prolific serial killers spoke like that.
Yeah, he did. He did. He lived in
Is
and he
What's
lived in
that?
Wisconsin too.
Wisconsin.
Yeah,
I
he
was
lived in
not intending
Wisconsin.
to do a Rorschach impression, Mr. Goji Shea, but
Is this the
It-
right place
it-
to go?
it
Am I
could've
going to the right
been like
place?
No. You were.
yeah, everything you got to do in this area is long done. Okay, what does he have the battery now?
He does. have
Yes.
a battery. Are you not paying
Okay.
attention?
Sorry, I'm a little lost and
Silly
discombobulated. I'm like
silly fucker. Everybody in chat
working
pointed out that
and
David called
watching
silly
him,
fucker.
and
I'm just
checking
here for the
chat.
boob
Oh no!
physics.
Nobody in the chat called me a silly fucker. Please
Everybody
don't
in
do
the
it.
chat
Please
called
don't do
David a
it.
silly fucker.
Oh no! They're all gonna do it now. They're all gonna call me a silly fucker. Oh,
Watch in the
they're gonna
chat,
call me a
David.
silly fucker.
Silly fucker. Point and laugh at his
Anyway.
silly little penis.
All right, David, leave the mansion towards the place that is the outside, the backyard area. Do you remember? There
That
was
is
like
outside the back window, you remember.
there was an elevator and a waterfall and a pool and snakes and a house
Really?
with plants. You gotta go there.
Gotta go there.
David, and William, I actually watched a really interesting video about how Resident Evil 1 works. It was a video comparing the different ports of the game on different consoles, and the guy doing the voiceover actually explained that sometimes the pre-rendered backgrounds are also MP4s, in addition to being JPEGs, which explains how they have animations in the background, like, you know, when like thunder will like go off, or if you see like a chandelier swinging in the ceiling. If it has a little bit of movement, then that particular frame is actually a video file with collision put on top of it. Like this exact shot right now that we're looking at, where that fucking thunder and lightning was outside the window and made the floor flicker a little bit.
That's right. That's right.
That's really cool.
Yeah, so I was right. Just
Also,
run through
this game came up with a really interesting way to get around being letterboxed, but still putting it in widescreen. Is they did not stretch the images because that would be impossible because they actually didn't have the source files. So what they did is they scaled everything up, but they also zoomed it in, and that's why you'll get that little thing where the camera pans up and down. Originally, it did not do that. That's something for the remake if you're playing on the widescreen mode instead of the 4x3, is that it'll pan up and down the frame. So like for this one, if you walk a little bit forward towards the camera, I think the camera will pan down a little bit in this particular frame.
Well, if David can stop wiggling around his shotgun. Jiggling it up and down.
Jilgling?
Jiggling?
Yeah, you picked up what I was putting down.
Oh yeah, see that the way the camera panned down as he was walking through that hallway?
Yeah.
I think that is a perfectly fine solution. It's very interesting seeing how well this remaster of the remake turned out versus Silent Hill 2's original remaster from the HD collection around this same time. Is that
I have
one...
to ask, are you excited for the Silent Hill 2 remake?
I don't know when the fuck that's coming out. It was supposed to come out 3 days ago according to a bunch of leaks, but I guess those were fucking wrong.
Those were lies, yeah.
Flat out lies. So
I
don't know.
Are you excited for the remake of the video game about mental health by the studio that thinks that mental health, that people who are traumatized are irredeemable and will automatically
should kill themselves?
Yeah, should kill themselves.
That's exactly what Silent Hill 2 is about. No, it's not. Can be, depending on the ending you get.
That's true. Silent Hill 2 could either be about it's okay, you can get over what happened, or it's about no, you can't get over it, kill yourself.
Oh my fucking god, hold on. You know how every remake doesn't really, like, if the original game had multiple endings, they don't really branch out in that direction, and they just pick one ending and stick to it?
Oh no.
Is this the courtyard?
Yeah, how Bloober Team's gonna fuck up Silent Hill 2 remake.
Bloober Team's just gonna take the fucking ending where James drives his car off a cliff into the fucking lake? And that'll be the only ending?
That'll be the ending, oh my god. Everything else is gonna be a fucking masterpiece. Like, pinnacle of like modern graphics and modern tech. And then you get to the ending, and it's gonna be the biggest fucking disappointment.
Why not just do the dog ending at that point?
Because it's not about someone killing themselves.
Do you remember the dog ending?
I do remember the dog ending.
What are you
even talking about? These are just words that don't make any sense.
Okay, so the Silent Hill series, they do this funny thing where on New Game Plus, you have the option to get a joke ending. And it's not available in your first playthrough, but this encourages replayability. Is in the second playthrough of the game on New Game Plus, you can get an ending in the first game where I think the fucking main character just gets abducted by aliens. And then in the second game, you get an ending where the main character walks into a control room and finds out that everything that's been happening to him has been orchestrated by a dog at a computer console wearing headphones. And he's like, you are the one behind all of this. All of the torment I've been through. It can't be. And then the dog just goes, ruff.
Yeah, man. That was me.
As long as the dog is Australian, I approve of this.
Yeah, cunt. Fuck you want, mate. What's it to you, dog?
What's it to ya?
What's it to you, dog? I fucking love watching you suffer. You're a filthy fucking human, cunt. That's how the dog sounds like. He sounds like a
That's how the dog sounds like.
Am I going in the right direction? Oh yeah, there I am, because there's a place to put the battery.
Yeah.
Yeah, shove it in there. Shove the battery in there. Shove it in. Shove it.
Shove it up your ass.
Shove the battery
Shove it
inside.
Shove it up your ass.
Patootie.
Okay. Let's see if David can figure out this puzzle now.
Your
Figure out how to
patootie.
go even further. Where does this elevator take you, David?
Right where I was.
Yes, but there's a good reason for that, and it's important to take this elevator.
Right now.
Yes, right now. This is where you need to be right this moment.
What do I go now? Where do I go?
Well,
Should I just tell him?
No, don't tell him. Don't tell him.
Let's just let him squirm a little bit.
Let them squirm a little bit.
But anyway, Capcom had to figure out how to remaster a game from like 2001 versus Konami had to figure out how to remaster a game from 2000, and they put them out both the same year. This is one of those remasters, and it turned out great. I didn't even know there was anything that got upscaled from this. The only way you could tell is by going back to look. Because neither company had the source files. They both deleted them as soon as the discs shipped. So, Konami's...
Resident Evil had the benefit of like doing a remake anyway, because everything was gonna be new and original.
Well,
so
yeah, but the assets, you know, when they were doing the remaster in 2015, they still had assets from 2001. What they did was they just ran the pictures through like upscaling programs, and then they actually did go through and boost the fidelity on the character models. So these are not exactly how the character models looked, but it's like pretty damn close. And God, David is fucking not getting anywhere right now.
Whoa!
And then Silent Hill's goddamn remake was like, their solution was, let's try and put it in widescreen, even though...
What do I do now? What do I have to do? I don't know where I'm going.
Do you want me to just tell you?
Fine.
Okay, so you know when you pull the crank on the pool?
Yeah?
And it says it sounds like there's water going somewhere else?
Yeah?
That water is going to that waterfall. So if you go turn the crank on the pool and then take the new elevator down that you just made, you can go to where the waterfall is. This is a stupid puzzle. This makes no logical sense.
I love this puzzle. What the fuck do you mean?
Because why can't you just walk under the waterfall? Why do you have to turn off the water flow there?
Because high pressure will break your neck. Shut the fuck up.
The water's falling that hard on this waterfall over here?
So I have to turn off the waterfall? This one?
That's a fountain. No, that waterfall.
That one.
But how do I turn it off?
The way to do that is to remember how there's this like that you have to use a crane to like strangle the water out? Shut the fuck up.
This is very confusing.
Not confusing. You're not paying attention. You're on your phone. Get off your phone.
Mans asks us to be on the live stream and then just fucks around and doesn't want to engage with the damn video game.
I want to talk to your dead man about this shitty customer.
I want this guy fired. I want this motherfucker's job
fired. I want his reputation gone.
This is because I don't believe in video games. It's against my religion.
Okay.
Oh, now he's starting to talk about religion in the workplace. Can you believe this guy?
Let's keep Resident Evil and religion separate, yeah?
That's what Resident Evil 4 tried to do.
Thought you liked that game.
Leon killed all those people because they believed in...
So do I have to crank it here again?
Space Bug God.
Yeah, you gotta get it from your item box. You gotta get your crank from your item box.
Item bucks?
Item box.
Bucks.
Item box.
Bucks.
Speaking of Resident Evil and controversies, people calling Resident Evil 5 racist because of the context oh sorry, not because of the context, sorry, the setting is really stupid. And they clearly have no fucking literacy, no media literacy.
Well, okay, it's because some of the NPCs in that game are savages that attack you and throw spears at you. And that's a little... The optics of that is where you play as a white man with a gun mowing them all down. It just looks a little... It doesn't look good. It looks a little bad.
Slightly yikes, we might say.
Context of it all. I don't know. I
don't think the context helps necessarily there. That they're infected with a zombie virus, but still, they're like wearing like loincloths made of leaves and like tribal masks.
there's a POC woman with him, and she's also doing that.
You know what? I agree with you. I also think that Resident Evil 4 is racist against Spanish people.
Oh, it's okay when the guy in the military uniform goes and shoots people in the European country, but he does it in Africa, and suddenly it's a race thing, huh? Is that what you're saying to me, huh?
That's what it sounds like.
Well, I think... I'm only semi-joking that it's racist against Spanish people.
Of course, David would think that Spanish people are a race.
You're a race.
David's a race traitor.
A race traitor?
I don't know why, but just calling someone a race traitor is just the fucking funniest thing. What does that mean?
To me, it sounds like you just called him a slave owner.
No, like he's betrayed the white people.
Oh, traitor. I thought you said traitor.
No, traitor. Like, betrayed!
I am a traitor trooper. I am the traitor trooper.
It's all of David's white guilt.
I'm the traitor trooper from David, Star Wars The Force Awakens.
He has a spinning electric baton that he smacks white people with in war zones. He goes, traitor! And then starts beating up other white folks.
He projects his guilt onto everyone else. Why was I white? Why was I white? I wish I wasn't white. Oh God.
Why have I done this?
Yeah, I think William is the whitest person on this stream right now.
Huh?
Finally, I'm free.
I was saying this. I was asking. So some of my coworkers now at my new job are Hispanic, and I asked one of them, "Well, do I count as white?" And she said, "Well, you speak Spanish, so you're not white."
That's really all it takes? Is that how I can be free?
Bueno, creo que sí. Es igual sí.
Dudes learn how to speak African, and I can say the N-word.
Oh, God.
I mean, I can say negro in Spanish because that just means black. I'm not being racist.
Whoa! Oh, my God, this is going to get fucking age restricted. Jesus.
What the fuck are you doing saying that shit?
Out the word that I used to see on the crayons?
You're a crayon.
No, African, you can't say that shit.
How do you say that word, C-R-A-Y-O-N? Mr. Australian.
Crayon.
Crayon or crayon?
I used to say crayons when I was little, but when I learned how it was spelled, I started calling it crayon.
This is why America.
Okay, so now that you've filled the pool up with the water, go backtrack to the other place, and then go down that elevator that you turned on with the battery, and you're good to go.
I refuse.
Good.
You're
good.
So good.
Did you guys also see? Since the last stream, I cut my hair as well.
I did not pay attention. Let me look at your
I
hair.
hate it. It's too short. David's supposed to look like Jesus.
Wait, down here?
No.
It doesn't work. I can't go down here.
Someone says, as a Hispanic person who doesn't speak Spanish, what the fuck does that mean? This is, of course, in reference to what
No, I can't go down here. It doesn't let me. You see?
Did you fuck it up and go back to the save room without the battery? And not, like...
No.
What did he do?
Oh, okay. You had to... Did you take the elevator down? Is that how
I
you
did.
went down? Oh, you stinky man!
Well, it's still there. You gotta pull it up with you. Oh, you fool!
You're a stinker. You're a. I bet you shit.
You've set us all up for failure. You've made us all look like clowns on this stream. I think Becky's in the chat watching. Now we look like
Becky's
fools.
in the chat watching and then see this.
Listen, Becky is just as much of a clown as you or I are.
She couldn't beat Resident Evil Code Veronica, and neither could we.
That game is just fundamentally.
That game is fun.
Veronica broke me.
You know what else broke me? Pacific Rim Uprising. Thank you for reminding me of that on Twitter.
It's a high top.
Oh yeah. I can't let you forget that movie existed.
Remember when we watched that with Josh?
Stay mad. The whole time we were just getting madder and madder.
And by the end of the movie, we were literally like screaming at the screen, going, "No! What the fuck is going on?" Literally, it was great.
They made Charlie Day the bad guy.
What movie?
Pacific Rim Uprising.
Oh yeah, I have not seen that. I've seen the first one only.
Pacific Rim Uprising, aka it wasn't as easy to replace Guillermo del Toro as we thought it would be.
There's so many franchises lately where they're like, oh yeah, we'll just replace Guillermo del Toro, and then it fucking turned into a disaster.
The Resident Evil Netflix show is something that broke me recently. Dude, that show is fucking shit until you get to the Wesker flashbacks, and then it's peak. And
then as soon as those scenes end, it's bad again.
It's bad again.
It's
like
cool for like one shining moment.
It's like an MCU movie.
Wow, that was a really awesome 15 minutes worth of scenes out of a 2-hour movie.
Or in the case of Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, wow, that was one.
About that movie.
Wow, that was one cool shot amongst 2 hours of bullshit.
That's it. I'm.
William is going to fly out here and kick your ass.
I'm gonna fly out here just to fucking gut you and then leave.
You don't know where I live, do you?
No, but I will. And when I find that information out, then I'll gut you.
I dare you.
I'm gonna get you, man.
I don't think I bet he's like a pretty short guy, shorter than I am. He's probably not that much more physically impressive than I am.
How tall are you?
Does he know?
How tall are you, David?
No comment.
William, I bet you could fucking eat David.
I'll bet you're like 1 foot tall or something, or 2 feet tall, maybe 3 or 4.
You call him?
Oh no. I feel like we haven't figured out a way to capitalize on William's height yet, but we have to. Like, we need him to like dress up as like Jason Voorhees for a video or something.
It would be really funny to have him on one of our couch potatoes, but just have him in like a costume with his head covered.
No. What we do is you have it framed like all the other ones where you and I are at about the same eye level, and then don't fix the framing at all. So his head is completely cut off while he's sitting next to us. His whole head is out of frame like Superman in the Shazam movie.
In like every fucking DCEU movie since the Justice League. His height is.
But when he talks, his voice still comes out. Like he's allowed to talk. It's just we can't ever.
It's just ADR, and like what I say and what my body is expressing is like completely out of sync.
It's like a fucked up version of Miss Bellum from Powerpuff Girls.
Or we could put your face. We could just put you in Xavier's Moon Knight costume.
I would not fit in that. I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't fit in that. I'll probably rip it and I'll ruin it for him.
It would make me cry because then I couldn't wear it anymore.
Okay, but how tall is David though?
He's like shit. I think him and I are about the same height.
He's slightly taller than I am.
You're like 5'2", right?
Am I? I always think you're taller.
No, I mean maybe, but Xavier's not 5'2". He's taller than that.
Yeah, I'm
Have
tall
you met
enough
him?
that I could dunk a basketball. No.
Although his wife is very short. His wife is very short.
Anna is 5'2".
5'2", yeah. You're like what, 5'3", 5'4"?
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. I'm 5'3", yeah. Ah, yeah, tiny little guy.
Tiny little guy. Tiny little man.
Tiny little poo-poo diaper man.
I think I'm 5'10".
Okay. 5'10"? 5'10"?
Yeah.
And you said
I'm
you're
slightly-
taller than David, or is David taller than you?
He's
slightly taller than David.
He's 5'10" in Tinder. He's a Tinder 5'10".
Tinder 5'10". He's tall enough to go on rides, someone said.
That's all I got. I'm tall enough to go on the rides.
That's all you need.
William, my wife is in the room.
Yeah? What's that have to do with my ass?
Can I take this out? What do I do with this? Do I take the shaft?
David's 5'10" and David is shorter than him.
Hey, do I take the shaft? Do I grab the shaft? Do
grab that shaft. Grab that
yes.
shaft. Yeah, you take that shaft, bro.
Yes. Do I take it?
Okay.
Do I take this
that
big round shaft?
Pull that shaft right out of that hole.
Do I pull the shaft out of it and stuff it into my
Take that
box?
long, girthy shaft with a
And stuff it
big
into my
fucking
box?
thing, and you take it right out of that hole, and you take
I am
it.
so uncomfortable right now.
Xavier, do I do this?
Yes,
Put that
yes.
shaft in your ass, David. You do that.
Take
You
that
take it down
shaft
that
and
hole
put it in your
up
box.
ass.
Oh, good. Thanks.
It was the worst thing that's ever happened on this screen.
On this channel.
On this channel. On this channel.
On this channel in particular.
Do I just shove the shaft in my inventory
Shove
box?
it in your ass, yeah. You shove it, that's what I was implying. You shove it right up your ass.
No, my inventory box.
Oh. That's less exciting, but I guess you can do that too.
No, box. Like, you put that shaft in your box.
Like the slang for vagina?
What?
Yeah.
Because you know how it's... Oh, never mind.
People have vaginas?
Listen.
This is news to me.
What?
Sometimes.
What's
Wow.
a vagina? I'm a visual learner, by the way.
Did you know that some people call it pagina?
Vagina?
Not vagina, they call it pagina with a P.
It's really fucking weird. I bet you're one of those people, David.
No, but Xavier is. So is his wife.
Anna and I both say vagina.
Hey, I've got some more handgun ammo, so should I switch out the grenade launcher for handgun at this point?
Yeah, you can switch out the grenade launcher for now. I think it's safe to put that back.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I don't want to carry it around, because it's just a bunch of wasted
No,
space.
switch it out for the pistol, I reckon.
Would it be useful to keep the shotgun, though?
Yeah, keep the shotgun. Oh,
And I'm gonna combine.
well, I don't know, actually. I think you might be able to put that away.
So the red herbs, do they intensify things?
They intensify whatever you combine them with. You can't take them on their own.
Okay, because I want to
Yeah,
combine
so,
one of
like,
my
it'll,
red
like,
herbs with my green herb here.
Okay.
That'll
And
make
if
the
you
green
leave
herb
it up.
betterer.
So you're saying I don't need my shotgun?
I don't think you do for now. I think you can put that away.
Okay. I've used a decent
the
amount of the
pistol
ammo,
is
so I'm
always-
gonna want to save the shotgun ammo for a little bit later.
Yeah, you save that for later. You save that for later. You can probably put the key in the inventory box for now.
I'll keep the key for now.
Okay. I don't think you'll need it. Though. Put it in the inventory box and keep the crank on you.
The crank.
Shut the fuck up, Beavis.
Do I really need the crank? Xavier, do I need the crank?
Yeah, you need the crank, bro.
I don't think
told
you do.
No, he
I don't
doesn't.
think he does, right? Oh, does he?
He doesn't.
Alright.
He doesn't.
Xavier?
I've got a better memory than Xavier. You need the crank.
Xavier?
Put the key back. You don't need the key. Put the key back.
Xavier?
Alright, you're a pussy.
I just agree with whoever will yell at me less.
I'm not yelling at you right now.
Xavier.
No, I just saw a post where Rob Liefeld is going on a dumbass rant on Facebook saying he draws better than Jim Lee. What a fucking asshole.
Imagine being somebody as successful as Rob Liefeld is, and still having petty hang-ups about whether another artist is better than you.
Also, unfortunately, that other artist that he's comparing himself to is, like, one of the best that's ever worked in the industry.
He's the fucking CEO of DC right now. He got promoted to CEO. He got promoted to CEO overnight.
Yeah, while he was asleep, he woke up and found out he got the job.
Just woke up one day, he's like, what the fuck? Huh?
What happened while I was asleep? What?
He just got like a text, he's like, okay, you're now the CEO. Good luck. It's like, huh?
That's how fucked up things are going over there, is that's the process now, is that it just kind of defaulted to a guy, and then he was like, wait, what, huh?
Well, you know, that's what happens when comics become a dying medium that are irrelevant aside from being intellectual property for other mediums.
All they are is instructional booklets for how movie characters should look a little bit.
They're just screenplay
barely
storyboards.
Jill. Is that voice Enrico's?
Enrico's?
You're
That
alive.
voice Enrico's?
Stop!
You're alive.
Are you with anybody, Jill?
No, but why?
The stars are finished. Someone is a traitor. Umbrella set us up.
The twist that Barry
Enrico!
the best fucking. It's really good.
Oh, yeah. Such a good twist.
Who?
You really don't see it coming.
You really don't see it coming. He does it privately in a room.
Oh, 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 oh.
Oh, 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 oh.
Look, I have two cranks now!
You got two cranks? Maybe you didn't need the crank after all. Well, maybe you did. I don't know. I feel like you need two of them. Yeah, I feel like you need both of them. So that one's a square crank. Well, what's the other crank? What did the other one say?
Hexagonal.
Hexagonal.
What if I combine the two cranks together?
Oh my god, I just remembered a really stupid puzzle in one of the later games where you get a square crank and you need to turn it into a hexagonal crank by getting a laser cutter to shave the corners off of it.
Sounds sick. I vaguely remember that. What game is it from?
I think it's from Code Veronica.
I know that game had a lot of super, but I forget if that's Did we do that puzzle? Was it early in the game?
I think it was early enough that we did it. Because that seems like it was...
That game is how the game soft blocks you from like beating the first tyrant boss because it doesn't think to give you like additional resources when you get on the fucking plane. And so
I have another question for you. Where am I going now?
You just can't fucking beat it, and you can't like play the game.
Well, you gotta explore these caves.
Are you sure about that?
Find out who shot Enrico or whatever.
It's Enrico. You racist fuck.
Federico.
Enrico's a funnier name. It reminds me of that guy from King of the Hill who works at the Strickland Propane.
Hank Hill?
Yes.
That's the one.
Swing, Bobby, swing! Swing, Bobby! Swing, Bobby, swing!
I wish I could pick up David by his hair and just swing him around.
Swing, Bobby! Swing, Bobby, swing! Swing, Bobby! Swing, Bobby, swing!
Then it cuts to Bobby in the car with a black eye.
Is that what happened? That's really funny.
No, it was from an edit on YouTube.
So there's this
Someone
one.
does that on
So
YouTube.
there's this one King of the Hill shit post called Swing Bobby Swing. It's like a YouTube poop edit, and whenever like Xavier hangs out with like more than one of us, so like Josh and I, Kyle and him, Jackson and him, and I or whoever.
Somehow it always
we
gets
always
turned on.
watch that one shit
it.
post.
I don't want to show it, but somehow it just keeps coming up.
Sorry, I zoned out. Show what? What are you showing?
It's a shit
This
post.
fucking YouTube video. This goofy YouTube.
It's a King of the Hill YouTube poop.
Called Swing Bobby Swing, and they just take the first episode and then just turn it into like this abstract horror movie about domestic abuse.
Yes.
It's really fucked
You
up.
have a medical
scary.
disorder.
You have a medical disorder.
My favorite detail is like at the beginning when he's listening to the music on his headphones, and then he just has a poster of his dad's face on his wall.
That fucking I don't want to spoil the ending of that for anyone in the chat who's going to end up going to watch it, but the ending of it every time makes me die laughing because it's so funny, but also so like viscerally frightening at the same time somehow.
It's beautiful.
Viscerally frightening.
Sure.
Thank you.
Sure. Yeah. I guess I am.
You know, now that I think about it, I guess I am. Thank you for
Visually
reminding
frightening. Yeah, I guess that's something I am now.
me. Oh, don't talk like that. Oh God.
One of my friends was like,
Forspoken.
one of my friends was really just like he was being super annoying about it. He's like, dude, but are we gonna watch the Forspoken? Fucking like, I really want to watch it with you. When are we gonna watch Forspoken? Blah blah blah. I'm like, haha, funny joke anyway. And he's like, no, really, when are we gonna watch it? I really want to see it with you. And I was like, I hope you're joking. And he's like, no, I really want to see it with you. Blah blah blah. And he keeps like fucking haranguing me about it.
What can I do with this boulder? What do I do with this boulder?
This.
He died, idiot. Anyway,
So
he keeps
if
haranguing
you
me
run
about it.
fast enough, you can get into that little like crook in the side of the cave there. That little hole, that notch,
The hole that you came out of.
that
Um,
cranny. You can
That
get
that
nook
Microsoft
and or
notch.
cranny.
That Microsoft
dude.
notch.
The fuck is that?
The guy who.
Anyway, he keeps haranguing me about watching it, and then we finally watch it, and then we get into like 15 minutes of the fucking thing. And then I'm like, this is all the cringe I can handle. So then I just throw on Marvel Hornets and we start watching that. Now we're 52 episodes in. 56.
By the way, I also started watching. Have either of you watched Over the Garden Wall?
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, I started watching that. It's super weird, but I'm enjoying it.
It's such a fucking good movie.
It's not
yeah,
a
it's
movie.
basically a
One
movie.
little Halloween movie.
But
It's
it's
like
fun.
the right fucking runtime to be a movie because it's like all 10-minute segments.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's very episodic, but it's fun.
I hope you're ready for the fucking ending.
You're an ending.
I
I
guess
am
it's
the
something
end
to
of
do
all
now.
things.
So far, my
God doesn't
favorite.
make the world this way. We do.
Whoa.
So
You're
far,
the
crit.
end of-
So far, my favorite
I
episode
get
is the skeleton is the pumpkin skeletons.
Oh yeah, that's a fun.
I gotta rewatch it. It's been a while. Where are you watching it at?
Huh?
Where are you watching it at? Like, who has it right now?
You would not believe this, but I'm watching it on a DVD because I
okay.
checked it out from the library, like a fucking 50-year-old man.
Who the fuck goes
Honestly,
to the library? Those things are
fucking
useless.
the library's gonna not randomly decide, nah, we're gonna throw it out. We don't want it anymore.
Well, they actually do. They actually do that. It's called weeding, but they only do that when it's just not circulated for a certain amount of time. I think it's like 6 months to a year or something like that.
Oh, okay. But if you
Like,
keep
somebody,
renting one
like,
particular
2 years
dumb
is gonna-
thing,
is
that
gonna
will never
find
happen.
interesting.
Exactly. So there's your
David,
there's.
you gotta go faster towards the other side of the tunnel.
So
Don't get
you're
run
telling
over by a
me
rock again.
like a certain person who went to high school, gotta go fast?
Yes.
Whoa, did I just run really fast? I did not just run really fast. Oh my god, I totally ran really fast. Huh, yeah, I guess that's something I do now.
What's that?
I hate
A
it.
reference to?
He did. Is that game Forspoken that has just really cringy, like, fucking
It's that game that everybody who
millennial
dislikes-
dialogue?
It's the thing that I saw on Twitter
It's
for
that
5
game that
minutes
everybody
and
who
then
dislikes
moved
the
on
total
with my
racist and
life
sexist
from.
Yeah. I did too, but William just started, like, referencing it lately, and it fucking is cringe overload.
I was giving you a story as to why, but you guys just started talking over me.
Were you?
Yeah, I was. That
I
is
guess
in
that's
fact,
something I do now.
That is in fact something that I was doing.
God damn.
Ah! I almost got him!
Man, you'd never make it as Indiana Jones.
I'm Imbiamba Jones. I'm not Indiana Jones. That's
Oh
a
my God,
Gus
speaking of
Johnson
which,
character.
There was this video, I
from...
don't know how recent it was, but I saw it on like Instagram Reels or some shit. But there was like a Disneyland, Disney World, some shit like that. It was like one of those vignettes that you see. I don't know if it was like on a ride or whatever it was, but there was this actor that was playing Indiana Jones, and he was recreating. It was like a recreation of the first movie with the boulder, and he was running away from it. And he didn't make it. He wasn't like fast enough, so the boulder just like fucking smushed him over, like went over him. And then everyone was like, "Oh fuck, this wasn't part of the plan." And he just like ran up to where like it was all happening to check on the guy.
Did he die?
I don't know if he died. I'm sure he got injured, but
I died because
yeah, because you're you, bro.
yeah.
You should send that clip to Jacob so he'll cry, because then he'll know that his hero is a fraud.
That first movie did not need Indiana Jones.
So
What
here's a
first movie?
question: do I actually bother seeing Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny?
I would say it's only worth watching if you like Indiana Jones movies and you just want to know what that character's up to.
I like the first 3 just fine, but nothing more than that.
I would say. I would
You
say.
know, it doesn't follow up on
Mean It.
Crystal
And
Skull
that's
for
it.
fucking shit, really. Apparently Shia LaBeouf's character died off screen in Vietnam.
Ah! Yes, I survived! It took me
Good
3
for you,
takes, but I did it.
Third time's a charm.
That's why they call him 3 takes. Frakes.
David. They call me 3 takes David.
Nobody fucking calls him that.
Because Jonathan Frakes, the guy who played
Oh, I'm sorry, everyone. I'm
Riker
sorry, I did
on
that.
Star Trek, he became a director, and he's known for being very efficient and... Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Average Australian spider.
William sees this when he goes outside of his
See,
house.
I left
think
my
made that
I left my
exact joke
shotgun.
a
I left
year
my
ago
shotgun
when
at there. I'm dead.
at home.
Oh yeah.
I think you can get a
How about you like run around it so that it isn't cornering you? Maybe try that.
dodge a little bit, just run around
like-
the room and
Don't be a fucking idiot for that.
just try to put some effort into your life
Oh, whoa, he got
instead
it.
of just. You did it! Wow. Oh, it's easy mode. I
I
forgot.
take everything. Back.
Ah!
Oh, never mind. You're dead. You're fucked.
It's all over. It's all. You're ruined again. You can hear Jonah's voice right now. Brock, you loser!
You loser!
David, you loser! When I'm through with you, you won't be making live streams in Siberia!
It's really funny. Oh no, why are you cooking the knife?
Cause he got one and he needs it to get out of this room.
Hey, take care of a fucking spider in down under, cunt. Give it a good old
William's done this today.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
trying
today,
to get out of his driveway.
Not today, because I woke up and I joined the fucking call. But I'll do it later today.
Oh, okay. When William has to leave his house later, he fucking has to clear the giant spiders out of the driveway since they're too big for the car to pass over.
Oh no. We go again.
So he'll need to do this.
Oh wait, sorry, I'm looking at your fucking, like, the YouTube stream, thinking that the boulder is happening. Why is it such a delay? Why is it on such a delay?
I don't know.
What? I mean, 10 minutes away. That's crazy.
Xavier sees this. When's there another Spider-Man video on the horizon?
Never.
Never. I'm. You know what? Just for that comment, when I go to America, I'm gonna delete his hard drives and every Spider-Man thing that's on it,
including the one I'm working on right now.
I'm just gonna go to his house and murder him.
I'm gonna go to his house. No, I'll keep him alive just to see him suffer, but I'll delete all of his hard drives.
I'm gonna break into the Sony Pictures vault, and I'm going to burn I'm gonna burn the masters of all the Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill.
You know, that would be a bigger threat if you were saying you'd do that with the cartoons. I don't know. You know, the movies are okay, but it's like whatever.
Well, cartoons aren't real.
I'll put him in a Five Nights at Freddy's trap. You know,
listen,
the one with the helmet,
listen.
with the Freddy mask,
Cartoons aren't real media, so they don't matter.
I only like Star Wars Clone Wars if they can reenact the entirety of it with live-action actors and make it feel like a real story, not like a dumb cartoon for babies.
Can you bring
Yeah,
Marvel
you're right.
Comics editorial? I'm not gonna do that because I think it's really funny that people are seething over what they're doing.
Seething Coke.
Seething, yeah. Seriously, I read the new Spider-Man stuff. Not the new stuff, but like I saw screenshots on Twitter of it, and it is like, how did we get down to fan fiction levels of quality of writing? Edgy 14-year-old.
And now Peter is going, I'm gonna kill you, Paul. I'm gonna tear your face off because I'm edgy.
The specifics of what he said was, you know, Sir Norman, and he's like, hey Norman, and he's like, Peter? He's like, yeah, yes.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's like, I don't know, why? He's like, no reason. And then like he clenches his fist.
So fucking stupid.
So fucking dumb.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about, by the way.
Crank
vibing.
that Soldier Boy again.
Crank that Soldier Boy?
I just want to talk about how sad it is that my fucking childhood favorite character has now gotten to the point where he's been flanderized to such a degree that he is now just like, he went from being like a normal guy with relatable problems to being just like a really pathetic loser who you'd never want to be in your entire life. Like, he can't hold down a job. He can't have a single solid relationship with another
what's the
human
puzzle
being.
here? What am I doing here?
Can't.
So you're supposed to fit that little thing into that gap in the wall. Yeah, so this is supposed to help you figure out. Well, not figure out. It's supposed to help you do that. You gotta figure out how to get that thing.
I gotta put this thing in that thing? Oh boy.
I don't know how you struggle, quite frankly. Guys, I don't think this guy's a gamer.
This guy is the least epic gamer I've ever met.
Bro. This guy's a poser.
Yeah, I'm just here for the jiggle
On a scale
physics.
of 1 to... on a scale of 1 to epic gamer, this guy is a less than epic gamer.
This guy is so not epic! Weird take, Mike. Spider-Man 2 has was immensely less than my original excitement with Spider-Man PS4, and I think it has to do with how other people treat and talk about Insomniac Spidey. I mean, Sure. For me, it's not that. I'm excited for it. See, I don't understand. I can't really empathize. Not sympathize. Empathize. There's a difference with people's lack of excitement for that game because I'm very excited for it. I think there's a lot of really cool new stuff. I see it as almost like the Arkham City of the Spider-Man like video games. It isn't too much different from Arkham Asylum, but it's different enough to where it's sick epic.
Sick, radical, nasty, epic.
And with that in mind, with that like point of view, I think it's gonna be really fucking epic. I think it's gonna be really cool.
Really lay epic sauce?
Yeah. What do you think?
But where in the wall does this guy supposed to go?
In the hole in the wall.
But which
There's a
hole?
wall where Jill can see it all. And then she looks through like a hole in the wall and she sees like Chris Redfield on the other side, like having a sensual soapy like shower with Wesker.
Ew.
Hot.
That guy's like dad.
But like where though? Like where does it go?
So, all right. You see the hole that Jill is standing right in front of?
This one?
The one to the right of that.
Where you go out?
You gotta fit it in that hole, similar to how that statue.
Why though?
Put it in the hole. Put it in the hole.
Oh, the character statue has to be facing out, and the back has to be facing in.
Why though?
It's because it's a fucking puzzle. I don't fucking know. I didn't make this game. I just know how to play it.
Yeah, but why?
David's being a dicker right now.
I'm giving
Everyone
my
in chat
cat
put
his
a lot of
medication. Hang on.
What are you saying to me?
I was giving my cat his medication. He has hyperthyroidism or something. Gotta give him these pills.
What is the relevance of this?
It was why I left for a few minutes and wasn't talking, is because I was trying to wrangle my cat so I could give him
Oh
his
yeah,
medication.
no, we didn't notice. Didn't ask, quite frankly.
Oh. L
Yeah.
plus ratio.
L plus ratio plus didn't ask plus your white plus C plus.
Damn. This guy's got it in
Sorry,
for
buddy.
me.
Sorry, buddy. I don't make the rules of society.
So where do I go from here?
Well, that thing that you
I
just
don't know. I
picked up
guess I'm
was
just gonna kill myself now after that. Oh, you mean like where do you go?
Yeah. Something tells me I have to combine this with the shaft. I have to combine this to make the shaft even longer.
This guy sure knows his way around a shaft. He's got it figured out.
He likes the lengthy, girthy ones. Interesting.
He understands. No one's a bigger expert on shafts. David sees a shaft and he's like, I know exactly what I need to do with this.
No, you know who really is an expert on it?
A shafty? Is that like a Trekkie?
Donald J. Trump. Because he knows more about everything than everyone.
I know more about shafts than the average person.
I know more about shafts than anybody.
I put more
Love them.
shafts in my ass than
Love the
average
shafts.
American on a daily basis. Nobody puts more shafts in my ass than I do.
Okay, so I will say this.
You're here first, kids.
I have a hot take here, is that 90%, 95% of all Donald Trump impressions are terrible. There's only one comedian who made me laugh with the Donald Trump impression, and that comedian is the drag queen, the Vivian, when they did the Donald Trump impression on Drag Race UK. Only Molly is going to get that reference.
Yeah.
Molly's not watching this stream.
Molly's not watching.
I don't care. She's
Molly
going to get the
doesn't
reference.
like you.
She's never gonna know that you said that, and every
Molly
time
doesn't like anybody.
That's not what you said.
I tried to give her a hug once when she visited my house, and then she just pulled out a gun and shot me.
I didn't know that you were allowed to have a gun as a British person.
She got one on the way from the airport to my house.
Well, I mean, it is a pretty decent
Like
distance
Americans
from
would
your
have
house to the
I feel like it'd
airport,
be
so
fairly
like.
easy to do that in America.
The courts
It's like
ruled that it was
scene-
self-defense.
It's like that scene in The Boys. It's like that scene in The Boys where fucking Butcher is like going to that convention, but you didn't know that it's a gun convention, and he goes through the metal detector gates, and then the fucking thing starts beeping, and then he pulls out his gun, and then the guard looks at it, and he's like, "Huh, nice piece," and then he fucking lets him through.
David's cranking that shaft around to figure out how it works.
Yeah, Soldier Boy.
What do I do with
Now
it now
what
that
do
I
you
have
do?
it aligned?
Yeah. Hey, look at the numbers real quick.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Is it 1, 2, 3, 4?
Yes. 1,
The order of the
2,
going from left to right.
3, 4.
Oh, no,
That's
he
One,
fucking
has brain-
2,
stupid.
3, 4. 4,
Oh, no,
2,
he-
3,
brain
1. 4, 2, 3,
Oh
1.
no, he's stupid.
Oh no, he has brain damage.
What are you talking about with drain damage?
Brain damage.
Nothing,
That's
buddy.
a
You're doing
Deadpool
good.
joke.
You're doing good,
That's from
buddy.
the
You keep
Joe
that up,
Kelly
man.
run of Deadpool.
Yes, that's precisely where I read about that. I'm just examining this shaft. Oh yeah, look at
We're
Look
gonna
at
be
Spider-Man.
here for a while.
They talk about Spider-Man 2 in the chat and how Eddie Brock is not Venom. Did you hear that, Xavier?
So, do I need these cranks anymore?
You
know.
put him back in the item box for now. I'm pretty sure. I don't think he does.
Like,
I'm
You
getting
definitely
really
look at
fucking
the-
sick of this item box. I just
I'm
have
getting
to say
sick
that.
of you. Shut the fuck up and just enjoy the game.
Shh, you're smelly.
Oh fuck, he got you, dude. How are you gonna recover from that? Are you just gonna
I'm
take
not
that?
goodbye.
I'll bet you eat lots of waffles.
I'm not. Goodbye. And then you just hear a distant gunshot.
I'll bet you eat lots of waffles with maple syrup too.
I put waffles in your mouth, bro.
Oh my son.
Down in there.
Unless you're talking about Zim's waffles, because those are the best waffles.
I don't fucking know what that is.
I made him with soap.
There's peanuts and soap in them.
Oh hell no!
Thank you.
Gur
Zinni's
is-
Waffles is like the best fucking episode of that show.
Gur is
Yeah.
my spirit animal, honestly.
God, David, you've transitioned from a David into a 2005 scene girl. I bet you've got a Gur backpack.
I don't. I have a.
I love
What I
you,
do,
it
you know
goes to
what I
you.
do have on my backpack though is I have a copy of a symbol of the Psi Corps, which is like an authoritarian fascist organization from within Babylon 5. So I technically have a fictional fascist symbol on my backpack.
Yeah, I bet you do.
I literally
this guy
do.
thinks we was. This guy thinks we was finna agree.
Finna what?
Finna agree.
Yeah.
You know what? That is actually correct. Yeah.
What are these words? What do they mean?
It's the words white people use on Twitter when they're trying to be cool because basically all
When they're
slang
trying
is
to
just
sound black.
stolen from black people.
So like,
Well,
what
that's what
basically
people
what
use
you're
on Twitter
saying
when
is
they
that
try to sound black.
you're speaking in cultural appropriation speak.
Yeah.
Man, shut your ass down, bro.
Where am I going?
Go to hell.
Where am I going? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm very bored.
Satan says hi.
Hi, Satan.
It's
Hey, listen,
sexy.
Satan. Are we still up for the barbecue later? Cause I don't know if I've made enough coleslaw for everybody.
You're not You're lost.
There's never enough coleslaw for the for the picnics in hell. Never enough. I don't know
unironically,
why.
though, coleslaw is fucking goated. I know everybody's like, "Oh my god, white people salad," but it's actually really fucking good.
You heard
Yeah,
it here
you
first,
love white
folks.
people
This guy was
salad.
not. This guy who's not white said he liked it. That means it's okay.
This is how
We
society
have
is.
conversation.
If you're white, your opinion doesn't matter. If you're not white, then your opinion should be praised. Praised from now till
Again,
kingdom
he's
come.
not white, so this is very funny.
I'm
So
not.
where
I'm
am I
actually
going?
not white. I'm racially
Where am I going and what am I
ambiguous.
doing?
Never
I'm very confused.
Say racially ambiguous, but it's not. I've seen what you look like. It's not ambiguous.
You don't. No, I had to tell you what I look like. You didn't fucking know.
I saw what you look like.
You saw what I look like, but you didn't know what I was until I told you.
I know. You sound
Yeah,
like
so
one
I'm
of them.
racially ambiguous. If you don't know
Well,
what
you're just your
person
voice.
sounds
If I look at you, I'm
you're
like, yeah,
racially
that guy's
ambiguous.
from the Middle
That's
East.
the metric.
You know who else is from the Middle East? Jesus.
Ra's al Ghul.
My wife.
Jesus.
Ra's al Ghul.
Jesus.
Someone in the chat said, William, you're DCAU Lex Luthor because he's racially ambiguous.
DCAU. Oh yeah, I am.
DCEU?
DCEU, like Jesse. What's his name? Jesse Eisenberg.
Eisenberg? No,
Jesse
no, fucking-
Eisenberg is the most racially
the Clancy
ambiguous
Brown
man
Lex
on the
Luthor.
planet.
I was about to say yeah, because I thought of when you said DCAU, I was like DCE. Like my brain confused it for DCE. I'm like Jesse Eisenberg isn't racially ambiguous, but no, DCAU. Yeah, you know what?
As a kid, I always
I
thought
like-
Lex Luthor was black.
You know who else?
I think someone recently said that he's meant to be in the cartoons. He's meant to be Greek or something, but I don't know.
You
I
know
just
what
like
I
him.
call like
DCAU is just the DC version of God of War.
Look at her! Look at her! She's just doing the thing.
Superman.
Seriously, where am I going? I don't know what to do now. I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, so you remember where you got that big, long, thick, girthy shaft?
Yes.
You need to put the thing into the thing.
What thing into
You
what
need to
thing?
Put it back into the hole from whence it came.
Oh, I love putting things into holes.
We are, yeah. We're putting these big, long, girthy dicks into holes. I mean, things into holes.
Yes.
That was a Freudian slip if I've ever heard one.
The only Freudian slip that I want is a nice nightgown.
What do you say?
I want Freud to slip that in.
Which one of your sex scenes was your favorite sex scene in Oppenheimer?
The one where he slips his foot into the bomb.
I like that scene where Oppenheimer's just like hanging out in front of all those dudes at the court trial hearing in the
Which
basement
button
or
do
whatever.
I?
And
Okay.
I haven't
He's-
seen the movie.
he's just got his whole dick and balls out, and they just don't even talk. They're not even talking about it or noticing it because it's entirely supposed to be a metaphor for the audience, and it's not real.
I can't tell if you're being genuine or not because I haven't seen the movie, but that sounds fucking bizarre and hilarious.
My
It's
favorite.
supposed to be like a metaphor for him feeling like embarrassed and exposed, but like
My favorite of the Oppenheimer
dick and
sex
balls were
scenes
out.
was where Florence Pugh took out her boobs and then just out of her pocket she took out her boobs like that, and then she
Just took it out.
took her boobs
great.
out, and then she went over to Oppenheimer's shelf after coitus and like asked him to translate
the
translate-
Buddhist Bible.
the Buddhist Bible while shoving her boobs in his
the
face.
Hindu Bible. It was the
The Hindu
Bible.
Bible while shoving her boobs in his face.
And then
Nice.
he said the "I am become death, destroyer of worlds" line as he was inserting
Barry?
himself into Florence
Thank God
Pugh.
you're safe.
Yes.
You too, Jill.
That alone makes me want to watch the
The
movie.
noise.
It was so dumb.
I didn't expect to find a place.
You know, I
like
love
this.
playing like funny, like 2 truths and a lie kind of bullshit like this with like goofy
Have any
movies
idea as to
trivia
what might be at
things,
the
because
bottom?
then people will watch it and
There's
then
only
fact
one
check
way
us
to
and then
find
find out
out.
that some of the most ridiculous shit we said really was in the movie.
I thought I did think
Next,
the
next
best.
time I'm getting it on, that's what I'm gonna say.
But
I'm
I
gonna
did
whisper in, I am become death destroyer of world.
No, just say I am become death destroyer of pussy.
Destroyer of pussy. I'm gonna try it on
Barry,
my
let's
next
keep going on this adventure together. Hang on, Joe.
Jill,
I've got to quote the
Go
Hindu
check it
Bible.
out. We had enough
Oh, let me just take my
Here
shirt
it
off
says,
first.
I'll stay here.
It's gonna be
Escape
really
in
cool
case
when I
something
do
happens.
this. People are gonna be
Okay.
talking about it for like 100 years at least.
Let me just take off my
We're gonna make a
shirt
movie
first.
about it, and I want them to cast Cillian Murphy as me.
Apparently, it's pronounced Killian.
I don't give a fuck. I'm saying Cillian.
I just found that out recently, and I was like, oh.
I like
I
Cillian
hate
Murphy.
being wrong.
I like calling it psyllium Murphy mostly because psyllium powder is the stuff that you take to help you poop.
That reminds me of that one joke from Cody Co, where they're looking at a bag of powder. It says Camus powder, and then they look at it, and then they go, "Dude, are you drinking gum powder?" Cody Co will know what I'm talking about. People who've seen that video know what I mean, and then they'll laugh. It's funny.
No, they won't.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe you're right. Can someone get this man a soda? He's died. Get him a Dr. Pepper or something.
Has
Dr.
David
Pooper?
escaped the evil residence yet?
He has not. He has not.
Okay.
For people who follow the channel and want some insider info, we got a really cool video planned that's supposed to come out on Halloween, but I am goddamn terrified we're gonna miss our deadline just because of shipping times for props and costumes. We shall see.
We shall.
Xavier
But
is
it's a fun video
terrible
idea.
about making videos on time. You know that Hellraiser
I-
video that we collaborated on recently came out in what, August, September? You want to know when I wrote that script?
Like 3 years
January.
ago.
We got 2 comments regarding what you just said. Or one of them. The other one is kind of a cool discussion piece. First one is it how horrifyingly bad Injustice is as the first one?
Oh look, it's released. It's
no,
that.
that's coming out on Friday.
Oh look, it's Jill Valentine's friend from
It's the fun
shack in the
sandwich
woods.
contraption. It's a sandwich.
Oh
maker.
no, it's the friend from the movie who's like, here, I'll give you the secret way out. I love you and I'm a good character.
Oh wait a minute.
Remember?
I keep doing this thing where I'm watching the stream from YouTube and not from the Discord. I'm dumb, stupid.
Yes, you are.
Dumb, stupid asshole. We should
Somebody's
fire this
asking.
guy.
Critical Hit is asking. Oh hey, if you guys saw it, what were your thoughts on My Adventure with Superman?
It's pretty good. I like it.
It's good.
I didn't see the last episode yet.
I don't think I saw it either, but it's good.
What is this?
What's what? Wagwan?
Superman. My Adventure with Superman.
Wagwan. Did you just say Wagwan?
Wagwan.
Wagwan in this place, man.
Look at these posers here trying to talk like a Jamaican, man. Get him off that stream.
Shit, dude. I wish that little Jacob from Grand Theft Auto 4 was the player character instead of Nico Bellic.
I'm sure somebody can mod that.
That guy was so fun to listen to just talking about whatever.
Man, you get the sense of fun. Honestly, like this, there's such like fun, quirky little accents. Shout out to any Jamaicans in chat though.
If you're Jamaican and you're in chat, we should hang. We should hang out. That'd be cool.
I mean, it's kind of parasocial. Like,
Well, you know, I'll start a parasocial relationship if they have a really genuine Jamaican accent.
Jesus Christ. You become the thing you hate the most.
A
And
YouTuber.
the thing,
David,
and the thing that you hate the most is a Jamaican accent.
no parasocial
Oh.
relationship. Keep up.
No, Jamaican accent.
This guy's not listening to the conversation. This guy's pretending to be involved.
I'm playing a fucking video game.
Bud thinks he's on the team. If there's an item box here, grab the broken shotgun out of it, because I know that you have that.
I have I do have it.
No, no, it's not the broken shotgun.
It's not the broken. I feel like you could put
It's
that
a
on
different
the...
thing. No, no, it's the broken flamethrower.
Oh, you fucking spoiled it, you can't. Oh.
I wanted to avoid as much confusion as possible for baby David, because I know that his little brain gets confused at these hard video games.
Yes.
Me and my friend have this thing now, this like running gag between us, where anytime you say anything, you repeat the thing that someone said, the other person said, and then you go, your mom at the end of it. Or like, your mom is a, and then repeat the thing that was said.
Repeat the mum that was said by your mom.
It's really funny, because it'd be like, man, this game is really suspicious, and then you go, your mom's really suspicious. And it's the dumbest fucking thing, but it's really funny.
Your mom's really suspicious.
You know,
Your
inside
mom's
jokes are
really-
inside jokes for a reason, because then when you explain them to a third party...
I'm not
they're
trying to
not
explain
fucking
them, I'm just stating that this is an inside joke. I'm not explaining the fucking joke, idiot.
Oh, you did. That's literally
No,
what you...
I told you
You
what the
explained
joke was.
top to bottom how the entire joke works.
I'm
And
gonna
this is
fucking
what I have to
explain
suffer
this.
through with every other week.
Hold on,
You
chat,
fucking
was I
invite us
explaining
to
the
this.
joke, or was I stating what the joke was? Because there's a difference. Question
Chat,
of the
was
day.
he explaining the joke or stating what the joke is?
Question of the day. What was I doing?
What was he doing? And was he stupid and
If you
smelly
say-
about it?
If the answer you give is contradictory to what I said, I'll call you a racist because I can.
That's how you get out of any criticism, is that you just
This is
call
how
people
society works.
racist when they
How society
when they
works.
tell you that you did something wrong.
This is how society
Well,
works.
I mean, you could technically do it too,
I don't
because
make the rule, but it's my bottom.
you're technically white.
I'm not actually. I'm not white at all.
No, I was talking to Xavier.
Oh, Xavier. I mean, yeah. So, like,
You could
No,
say
you
you're
can't.
racist against white people, because that's totally a type of racism that exists.
no, you can't be racist against white
That's
people.
not a
Fuck
thing
you.
that people on the internet recognize.
That's ridiculous.
You know what else I
You can't be racist to
recognize?
white people.
Yo, mama!
Yeah, you beat me to it, you
So,
fucker.
Nerdman is
Did
clearly
it.
a racist. He said that I was explaining the joke. Becky is a Chad because she said that I was stating the joke, which is in fact what I was doing. Nerdman, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Nerdman, how could you do this?
You
That's
should be better.
offensive.
Um,
Should be better.
please learn from your bigotry and your hateful ways.
What the fuck?
Please grow and change as a person.
Please do better.
How did I get a fucking a flamethrower out of crashing
Out of a crate, yeah.
a crate?
Yeah, there was a flamethrower in that crate. Go get the broken flamethrower, and then you could switch it with the other one that's not a broken one.
Where's the not broken one and the broken one?
It's up there, and then around the corner, and in the hallway, and up your ass.
And
Oh, I
up
can't
your
wait.
ass.
Everything good in life is up my ass.
Everything good always leads to the ass.
Yeah. It's 6 degrees of ass, right?
Ugh.
Everything leads back
It's a
to
little bit more than
ass.
6 degrees.
Only 6? That's rookie numbers.
That's rookie numbers, buddy.
This guy doesn't understand ass food.
What?
Ass what?
It's a type of martial art. You constrict the opponent's appendages with your sphincter muscles so hard that you crack their bones and you put them into submission. If a man is throwing a punch at you, you quickly throw your anus into the path of his punch and constrict around his fingers to break every bone in his hand.
You're I don't know what to say to you right now.
I've been
That's
watching
just-
Baki lately, and I feel like that show is gonna get to that at some point.
What is it, Baki?
Yeah,
Sussy Baki?
it's like it's this
That
this
one
fucking
man image.
What am I looking for here?
That's really funny.
That was a good
Sussy
response.
what?
That was a good one.
Or a critical hit.
Snake!
That joke was a critical hit.
What you just said wasn't. That was
I
a
know.
natural one.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
I hope you appreciate that. I don't play D&D yet. I was able to make a D&D joke.
I don't. What was the D&D
Guys in
joke?
chat, give me validation.
Hold on, can you say it again?
Or
I
else
didn't
erase
get
it.
Yes. Man, we gotta get William to stop playing the race card. It's like he remembered he wasn't white earlier today and has decided to finally use it.
No, I just realized the potential I have by not being white.
That's also the plot of Baki.
Damn, bro. I'm Bucky for real, for real. Becky says it's always weird hearing that Xavier watches anime.
I don't often. It's like something I do extremely rarely, and it's only if, like... It's only if I've run out of literally everything else to watch is that I'll start checking on anime shit.
Are you racist?
Only
Okay, we
Are
just
you
saw the
William?
super we also just saw the super creepy Lisa Trevor
clubhouse.
stuff.
Yeah, you know what's cool about that is all that was meant to be in the game in the original release, but they didn't have the time or budget for it, so they cut it from Resident Evil Classic from 1996. But then when they were doing the remake, they were like, hey, we could throw that back in.
They cut it like a circumcised penis.
Yes,
Oh.
precisely.
Come on, that was funny. Come on.
Making
No.
it much easier to clean for the rest of the life.
The rest of the life.
The rest of the life.
The life. Not for the
life.
rest of your life, just the life.
Yeah.
See what chat's saying. I saw some dude piss on a guy in the showers when I saw. Whoa, bro!
What?
What?
I read the first like 3 sentences and already, man.
So, can I combine
Alright,
this
I
stone
I haven't
ring
gotten to
with...
that scene yet, so I've been spoiled on whatever that is.
What the fuck's that? The fuck's that show about?
Can
I
I
don't know what you're trying to say
combine
there.
perhaps the stone ring with the metal object?
Well,
You put the
That's
stone
totally
ring
good.
on so you last longer.
you were thinking of the same joke. I was gonna say
Guy's
that's-
just a little
that stone
faster
ring
on the
isn't what you
draw.
think. Yeah. I was gonna say that stone ring isn't all that it seems, implying, you know.
You know.
I don't know what you're implying. I'm a very
Is
innocent...
he-
Well, I don't know if I can say.
You know. I mean, sorry, kind of like to just say it.
Cock ring.
There you go.
What? Is
You
that
know,
like
have
what
to-
happens
they
when
do.
you when you go to like a stock show and you put a ring around your chicken to identify whose chicken is what? Is that a cock ring?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yes,
Put it
David,
on
you've
the
got
base
it.
of your chicken. The base of your rooster, because it's not chicken; it's a rooster actually. Cock is a rooster. And that's actually how you say cock in French. You go, sorry, rooster in French. You say cock, no cock. Anna can verify because I know she speaks a bit of French.
Anakin?
Yeah,
a little bit, right?
Anakin. What are you
Anakin?
talking about? Anna, can you speak any
Anakin
French?
speaks French.
She said not really. Okay, she kind of knows French.
And Anakin speaks French. He goes,
Anakin Skywalker.
"Père."
I hate how you say sand. It is itchy and gets everywhere like a bad croissant.
Viens avec
He's
moi.
avec moi, Luke.
Ho, ho, ho. Yeah, the French show of Star Wars is really weird.
What is happening?
I don't know. I'm trying to be entertaining.
It's not working.
It's not working.
Wouldn't it be funny if instead of everybody having a British accent in the Star Wars movies, they all had a French accent for for an inexplicable reason? Isn't it just kind of weird how like everybody in the future in space has the same British accent?
Yes.
I think it's much more believable that everybody in the future has a American accent, because American accents are better, gooder.
You said gooder, and it like destroys your argument.
They're more gooder.
I'm gonna have to
More
ask you to
gooderer.
stop. Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop.
So I'm gonna have to ask you to step out of the live stream. Have you been drinking tonight?
Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to step out of the live stream, put your hands above your head. This is YouTube PD. I'm gonna have to ask you to get down on your knees now.
Okay,
PD.
YouTube PD.
Have you
Sir,
been
I'm gonna
live
have to ask you
streaming
to
under
get
the
down on the ground,
influence?
put your hands over your head. Do it now.
I'm gonna need you to do a top 10 list backwards from number 10, counting down.
Top 10 Marvel fart jokes.
You know what? Let's make that a top 11 list. Start at number 11. Go ahead.
Top
say it.
11.
Say number 11.
Top 11 reasons why you should watch Spider-Man: Homecoming.
All right, sir, that's
Number
enough. I'm gonna have to
11.
ask you to walk the monetization line.
Do I need the stone? Do I need to take this, or can I just leave it?
Sir, is this video for children?
Can I take this, or can I leave it?
Take it! Take it all! Take it with you.
Why?
It would make the game way fucking harder if you left it.
Yes? Why?
Just go. Just get the fuck out of here. Just do
Why?
it. Just go. Gotta go. You're so close.
So close, you're so close.
David's correct for slandering Spider-Man Homecoming. It's the fucking waste. I've learned over the years, based on what happened to High Top Alex, to keep my goddamn mouth shut about it. But I think it's the Spider-Man movie I hate the most. I think Homecoming is a goddamn travesty, and I hate watching it, and it makes me angry every time I think
It
about
does.
anything
It just
that happened
makes
in that
me
movie.
like.
I unironically thought you were going to say, I learned from watching High Top Alex not to say anything about the movie and just leave it there. And I was going to say, you know what, I'll say it for you. And then just like drop the most controversial piece of fucking like Spider-Man take on here.
I learned from High Top Alex that the Holocaust didn't happen.
That's not true. That's slander. He doesn't say that. That's that other Spider-Man YouTuber with the hat on.
Nostalgia
Who's got a
critic.
hat?
Ah, if you don't know, you don't know. But those who know, you know who I'm talking
I
about.
don't know. What?
Nostalgia critic, right?
All right. Nor, that's it. No.
I dressed up as Nostalgia Critic once for a bit.
Ugh.
We should do. You should do that again. We should do a dress up as Nostalgia critic for Halloween. Both of us.
That's the fucking lamest. No one's gonna know what that is.
You guys should be fucking ashamed of yourselves.
If we go trick or treat, that's like when my dumbass ex-girlfriend in high school is like, "Oh, we should go as what the fuck the couple from How I Met Your Mother."
You know what? Here's what we can do. I will dress up as Neo from the Matrix, and you will dress up as Trinity from the Matrix.
We should go as Marshall and what was his girlfriend's name? The other one.
Genitalia?
Yeah. From How I Met Your Mother, I'm like, so what? That's a couple's costume. How would it? Yeah, that's just normal clothes. No one will know what the fuck you are. Marshall and Lily, is that the one?
See, this is why I don't
I don't
watch sitcoms. Sitcoms are straight culture.
There's so I looked it up just to try and figure out which character it is, and I'm actually completely lost. I don't know which character.
Also, so where am I going now? What's the next step in this agenda?
Well, okay, so you remember that evil secret passage underneath the stairs in the lobby that you couldn't get into for the whole game?
Yeah?
You can get under there now, I think.
Cool.
Because you got the stone ring, you got the 2 umbrella pendants,
Mm-hmm.
and you combine the stone ring with the pendant. Okay, yeah, so if you put both of those in that door, you can go.
Do I need the hunter key for helmet key for anything? Are there any other doors that I haven't unlocked yet?
Well, if you stop scrolling so fucking quickly, we can determine that.
Uh...
You didn't fight the snake a second time, did you?
I didn't.
Oh. Yeah, you can do that now.
Do I have
put
to, though?
Put those in the door, I reckon, first. Just to like, get rid of them. Get them out of your inventory.
Okay.
Has he broken this? Did he skip that boss fight?
Well, he
Surely
got
not.
it the first time. Where... Like, he encountered it the first time, but he didn't fight it a second time in the library.
You get an important item in that spot, so he has to.
I think it's one of those things where you can do it at any time, but you can't progress after a certain point if you don't do it.
Yeah, because the thing that you get in the library, or one of the things that you get in the library, I think is like a... You need it to get to the end of the game kind of thing.
Almost the end of the game.
Is he on track to get the good ending? I can't even remember.
The good ending? Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Okay, because I know that...
Only one thing determines whether you get the good ending or not, and that's, like, later.
Well, 3 things, and he has one of the 3 things.
Yeah, I think he gets the other ones later.
Okay. I remember the other 2 are really close together, and it makes it, like, kind of weird and uneven.
Yeah.
Richard!
No, what'd you take it?
You would have gotten the better ending if you paid attention with Richard Xavier. That doesn't affect the ending.
That doesn't affect anything. That dude would have fucking died anyway.
He dies no matter what. He either gets eaten by a snake or gets eaten by a shark. It doesn't fucking matter.
He would have served a purpose before dying, but he would have died anyway.
Diego is here!
Hi. Welcome.
Did you do that? Hey, Diego.
You know?
So do I go down the door or do I wait for something else?
Go back up and use up the helmet key on the last thing. Which is
What's
upstairs.
the last thing that I use it up for?
There's one more door. It's the library on the 2nd floor.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Diego and I are working on a very special video project. By the way, Diego, Josh's gloves got here today.
Josh's gloves?
I still gotta paint them. Panels to pixels, Josh.
I was about to say, panels to pixels.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the 2nd floor on the left or on the right?
Left.
So in the west.
Yeah.
The week.
The west. The east
I'm
and the
hoping
west.
that the rest of the parts get here as fast. The whole video's like production time kind of is kind of beholden to how fast international shipping goes on some items.
Yeah. I was thinking about getting Xavier canceled by writing a video about how the MCU X-Men is gonna suck, and part of that was making Xavier rant about how MCU Spider-Man also sucks.
I've said it enough before.
I think that would be really good. I think you should do that.
Well, it does. He does suck.
You should make a video about how white Miles Morales sucks.
Oh, don't call him that.
That's what he
It's-
is, man. Fucking MCU made him
It's
that.
true, but it's not okay to say it.
I'm not white, so I can.
Williams discovered a superpower.
So where's this door? Is it here?
I didn't discover it. I just finally figured out what I could use it for.
This door is broken. How do I get in there?
By remembering that you're not white, are you not even half white?
No, man.
Isn't your
No,
mom
man.
white?
I'm not gonna tell you what my mom is. No, I'm not white.
Damn, not even part.
No, man.
Shit, you got a lot of power.
Also, perhaps.
You can sway people on the internet with that.
So where do I go? Where do I go?
You go
Random
into the
disagrees with me on
library.
Twitter. You're racist.
Where's the library?
It's one of the in this hallway. Hold on, let me zoom in. Okay, go to your map again. Okay, do you see that big red door to your left?
It's broken. You can't get in there.
All right. The door behind you.
Can you use that elevator?
That's the elevator. We can try the elevator.
That one.
Okay.
Use that.
Also, perhaps
That should be-
Diego could weigh in on this. I was talking with one of my Latino coworkers today, and she said that because I speak Spanish, I don't technically count as white.
Diego, how stupid
I
is
don't
that?
think there's anyone who has less of an opinion about that than Diego.
I don't care. I've asked him.
I don't think Diego's white, so he does.
Yeah, Diego's the whitest person in this stream right now.
Oh yeah, the caucasity of that man, unmatched.
Oh, Cassidy.
Am I going anywhere close to where I'm supposed to be going right now?
Is William? How close is he? I'm starting to get a little bit turned around now.
You're on the right track.
can't-
You're. Yep.
The cock-acity of it all.
The cock in acid of it all.
I think this is not the way.
You don't know the way.
Oh man,
I
that was
think-
really
no, I think
funny
it's
for
fun.
2 weeks in like 2016.
I don't give. I find it funny, bitch.
He's trying to get to the attic.
No. Really, the attic? Are you sure?
How the fuck do you get to the library? I'm losing my mind.
Who? The fuck?
Library is
Oh,
only
yeah, no, this is where
accessible
you drop
via the
down.
upper
This is
floor
where you
through
drop
the
down.
suit of armor trap room. Okay, do you remember when that trap activated where the knight was coming at you with a big spinning shield and then was gonna grind up your organs and shoot them around like spaghetti? You go into that room,
Okay.
which is way the fuck upstairs. This is a whole thing.
Is it? I feel like it's not.
No, he's in the basement right now.
Oh. Oh yeah, you are.
He's big lost. John Losterson.
How's everybody in the chat doing? Y'all vibing?
Are we entertaining enough for you?
Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained?
Whoa, 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 whoa,
How do you
whoa.
speak just one Spanish word? Says Diego.
What did you say?
You said.
Diego
you can
says
speak to
you're a compadre.
I heard you speak just one Spanish word.
Okay. So I'm a compadre.
You're a
Yeah.
patriot.
As long as I say one word in Espanol, Castellano,
Espanol.
Espanol, Castellano,
That's my best
Um,
friend right there.
Sevilla. I'm gonna Que pasa contigo? ¿Cómo estás, hermano?
I don't know too much.
¿Estás bien?
What a beautiful language.
Para ir a la farmacia hay que girar a la derecha y luego ir directamente a la concha de tu madre.
He's not saying or because he doesn't know the language. He's saying or because he doesn't know what to say next for his dumb joke.
Eso es básicamente. Básicamente, no tengo ni idea de ni puta idea de lo que estoy diciendo, ni de coña.
By the way, Diego, I sent the script to Dane earlier and said, "Hey Dane, quit sharpening your pencil and start sharpening your pencil." And I don't think he's responded yet, but I think that's pretty funny.
Para los que entendáis, a tomar por culo.
My favorite part of Across the Spider-Verse is where Miguel O'Hara threw the word cunt in Spanish.
Coño, coño?
Yeah,
coño.
He says, oh, cunt.
Ay, coño.
As an honorary Australian, I thought that was really cool.
Honorary? What?
You heard me.
That doesn't track with the established lore.
That it's not. It's
you. I make my own lore. In hindsight, that wasn't a very funny joke, but I'll stick to it.
Boy, I have a lot of.
Down that one time.
Boy, I have a lot of herbs right now.
God damn it.
Honestly,
Honestly,
I don't fucking know where he gotta go.
he's gotta go up. Okay.
I hear the noise.
Second floor. Okay, alright, alright, you're good. You got it.
There it is.
There you go. He's got. Don't worry, everybody. He's got it. He's getting snaked. He's getting snaked on. Oh, it happens to the best of us.
Just getting to more of an honor among thieves kind of thing.
Ha ha ha.
What was that one word that Will said one time on stream? I say a lot of really funny words at one time on stream.
It's not Will, it's William. Get it right.
Shut the fuck up.
I will never call you Will. I fucking hate it. You are William.
You're white, so I didn't get it.
Oh, man, he's got this down to a science.
Science, bitch.
William's become too powerful. I think we need to get together a meeting with the council to figure out how to defeat him.
We need to form the Avengers.
It's me and everyone else sitting together at a fucking table, at a round table with the GM logo in the center, going,
All right, how do we deal with this?
Like the fucking Justice League.
yeah.
Moritake Ishida, you call me Willy one more time and I'll find you and gut you.
So it's this book that I need later on, right?
Time to a different guy.
Aluminium, that's the word. Aluminium. It is. That's the word. It's aluminium. Americans.
Yeah, I love aluminum. It's my favorite metal.
See, it's funny because when you say aluminum, that's the funny word to me, and aluminium is the normal word.
Aluminium. There's just like, okay, if I don't want to get into a whole thing about it, but there's a lot of fucking extra sounds in there that are not in the way that word is spelled, and it's always confounded me.
My brother in Christ, spell. I'll type it for you. This is how you spell it. You see how there's an I between the N and the U?
That's not how we spell it here.
Yeah, because you guys are Americans, and America is undergoing a lot of severe problems, and that's why
you guys are having a hard time right now. Hey Diego, are you okay? New York is flooding really bad.
Moritaka Ishida is a traitor to the British people because he thinks aluminum sounds better than aluminium. Stinky.
He's a race traitor. We found one finally.
William
I
actually
think
is
more
not
people
white.
should betray the British race.
I think more people should race.
Should race? Like, just like Death Race?
Yeah, Death Race
Like
2000.
Drift.
So anyway, I think I'm about good. I think I'm good to head down the stairs, right? Nothing else that I have to do before then, right?
Did you get the thing that was in the library after
Yes,
killing
I got
Snake?
the book. I got the book.
Have you looked at it?
Yes.
Did you examine it?
Yes.
You didn't do a good enough job if it's still a book.
You didn't
It's
fucking
a
do it. I said
book.
no,
It's a
you didn't do
book, you loser. There's no such thing as.
it. Read the fucking book. Examine the book. Read the contents of it.
It looks like a book. It's a normal
Yeah.
book
Oh
to
my
me.
God.
It's got a
It's the
thing in
fucking
it.
thing
You get
inside of the
that. There you
book.
go. All right, get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck
Get
out
the
of here.
fuck
This
outta
fucking
here.
guy.
So
Yeah,
anyway,
about
it's
it.
almost 10 o'clock. We've been streaming for almost 2 hours. How much longer do you want to hang
Yes.
out?
I don't know. I'm fine right now. I'm good. I'll be done whenever you guys want to be done.
I'm gonna say let's wrap it
William,
up.
William typed an emoji of like the guy about to barf in the chat.
Let's wrap it down pretty soon. Wrap it up pretty soon,
In response
because
to
I
you
gotta
telling
work
me.
tomorrow.
I gotta meet up
This
with friends,
fucking-
so I think this is a good time to call it.
Yeah, let's wrap it up fairly
You
soon.
guys have other things going on. That's lame.
Yeah.
Well, you wouldn't be so upset if you fucking picked up your Discord whenever I hit you up for some Silent Hill, you idiot.
I do some of the time, not all of the time, but some of the time.
No, you should be doing it 100% of the time, even if it's to say, not today, man. But you are...
100% of the time, I do it every time.
That's how it should be. That's how it should be.
100% of the time, you're cringe.
Hey,
That's also true.
Got it.
Guys, I'm in front of the
Stop,
chat.
guys! No, you're embarrassing me, guys.
I'm in front of the
Oh,
chat, guys.
come on, guys! Not in front of.
Come
Oh, not in
on.
front of
We
the
got 7
chat.
people watching, not in front of 7 people.
Not in front of the chat.
Not in front of Daddy.
I can't wait to play the entire Resident Evil series on these streams and watch David not absorb a single thing from the story from any of the games.
We'll get up to Resident Evil 6, and it's like, so who is this guy I'm playing as? And it's just Leon Kennedy.
Yeah.
So what's he do? What's his?
And then I start playing as Jill again, and I'm like, who is she?
He plays Resident Evil 3. He's like, who's the character?
Who's this Jill character? What's she do? Has she been in? Has she done anything interesting in the series so far?
This guy Chris is pretty hunky. Who is he? He seems like a cool character.
Are they remaking 5? I sure hope not. 5 holds up. I want them to remake Code Veronica. That game needs a remake, because that
You
game
know
is
what?
fucking unplayable.
You know what? I'm going to make a real bold hot take right now. You know what they should do instead of remaking Resident Evil 5?
What?
Make a new
Make
game.
a sequel. Another original Resident Evil story. Resident Evil 9.
They did that last year.
Yeah, we'll just keep doing that instead of doing these dumbass remakes.
I feel
Fair.
like they're warranted for some of the older ones, like the classics. I think that like those.
Yeah, but we're like,
But
fucking
4 is
Resident Evil
not
4
a remake.
could
You should've put that
could
budget into
barely
Code Veronica.
justify
The
its own
original
existence. 5 and 6, if they remade those, it would be like a complete like waste of effort. It'd be like,
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not.
Why are you even
maybe
doing
not
this?
6. I feel like
So
you could do-
anyways, I just saved my game. I think we will call it quits right here. Have a lovely rest of your evening, everybody. We will be back again 2 weeks from today. Is that correct, fellas?
Yeah.
That-
Yeah,
One
we look
fortnight
forward
away.
to your company and maybe
Wait a minute.
event.
Hold on. 2 weeks from today. What day is that?
That's gonna be the
That's a
15th.
fortnight.
The 15th.
That would be a fortnight.
What?
So we should play Fortnite.
William's gonna be at my house that day.
We could actually
Yeah, we should play
possibly do some do the next stream actually in person with all of us in the same room.
I don't know. We'll see, because that's going to be the day after I move. So
yeah, so we might
see if
push
I
it
have
back a
everything
few
set
days,
up.
but we'll keep it updated. Follow us on Twitter, and we will let you know the latest plans for whatever our streams are there. We might as well actually just do another. We might do a stream next Sunday, and then skip 2 weeks after that. We'll decide. We'll post you it.
That
on
might be
Twitter.
better. We'll see.
We'll see you guys on the flippity
He
flop.
doesn't know. He doesn't know.
If David doesn't fuck around too bad, he might be able to beat the game next week.
Should.
Oh my god, thank you.
But
I'm
he will.
so done.